All right, welcome back, mates. Crypto Leverage Trading Group. Hope everybody's doing well. Friday, Good Friday, Crypto Friday. Welcome, everybody. Cryptoballers, Oracle Disciples, everybody out in the cryptoverse. Ending the week here for a Friday anyway, the work week for most people. On the upside, obviously, with Ethereum, could not do a video tonight without focusing really on Ethereum and what's happening on VEX Plus with those long-term market time trades for everyone that is in the Crypto Leverage Trading Group that has 5, 10, 240 opens on BitSeven. Whether you have 100x trades open on VEX Plus or whether or not you have some trades open on Binance, Femex, Bybit, depending on what exchange you have them on. Hey, it's all behaviors, right? And when people tell me that all the time, it's like, hey, look, my focus is completely different than a lot of people's. Is I'm not focusing on prices as much as I focus on behaviors when you meld the on-chain metrics, which, by the way, were telling us all along this was going to happen with Ethereum. Remember back in February 20th when we reached 2,000 the first time, we came down, there was massive panic, okay? Like, what I mean by massive panic, I mean social media, negativity, we're going down to 750, all that stuff. And then last month, you remember we had the Kraken crash, right? Which on some people's Ethereum went down to 750. Okay. And so you remember those things. Okay. You got Michael Saylor and all the other people coming out about how nobody's putting their money into Ethereum. And when someone like as big, in the space, whether I'll be on Twitter, which is a huge platform, we'll hear that a lot about platforms. You have to pay attention and do exactly the opposite. And because obviously institutions are moving into Ethereum now not like Bitcoin, obviously, but still, and you're seeing that. Okay. The other thing we're actually seeing here that showed up on the on-chain, doesn't show up on, it's not a technical analytic, is the funding rates. A lot of us have focused on the funding rates of Bitcoin for a long time, but now Ethereum, when you have other mechanisms in place, right? When you have, options, futures, CME now with Ethereum. You've got other things that people get paid to do a lot of these things, creating on-chain analytics. Like there are more right now, mates. There are more people, that are on-chain analysts, right? That are now doing calls with major institutions. These are not people who work for companies. These are consultants like their own. They work for themselves. Because it's that new, like working on-chain, working in cryptocurrencies, that just like blockchain developers, they're in mad demand right now. Okay. And I encourage anyone interested in exploring anything, a career change, or, maybe you have other programming experience in another area. Maybe you were a former web developer for the internet and for all that phasing of front end and back end and web pages and all that. I encourage you to explore blockchain development. I'm just going to tell you that. The people that I know in the last year and a half, people that took classes with me, people that I've interacted with socially on the internet, that started with no blockchain experience, that have gone through programs, are doing phenomenally well in this economy. And it's only going to grow. And a lot of that is Ethereum. I know a mate who's writing Ethereum smart contracts, and demand is through the roof. Okay, and that tells me the reality is I don't care what YouTubers say, okay, for the most part. Okay, I don't care like what some guy's stick is on Ethereum to 3,000, 5,000, because what's happening to people in the real, is it being used? Is it a solution? Are developers developing it? Are people layering it? Are people using it, connecting to it? Are we seeing bridges like the Avalanche, which is one altcoin I think everybody should hold in their stack? Not financial advice, but it's just a great project. Parachains, Polkadot, right? Okay. These are all going, to the tree, if you will, with branches of Ethereum. And you're seeing now why Ethereum has gone from pegging 2,000 February 20th, coming back down to 1,500, and now above at 2,140. Okay. And you can see the open trades still remain up 3,600%, 1,300%, 23%, because they're correlated. And I can't stress this enough. These trades are correlated with one another in the market. All right, mates, I'll tell